I've been going through something, and I think you just want to check it out.
Wait. Why are you over here? Come on, come on.
I've put together a tool that I think you're gonna love, but I really need your input before I take it live. So let's dive into the initial ugly beta test of what I'm putting together. All right, let's talk about it. So over the last few days, I've been sort of honestly been inundated with questions from clients coming to us saying, hey, I want to do this AI and automation stuff, but what the heck am I trying to do? How do I do it? What is the actual path towards going from a idea or a process to an end result or an end piece, right? Or at least a rough outline of what we should be doing and how we should be doing it. Well, with that, I wanted to think through a bit of a direction for how to streamline this for you. And give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. I built this a couple days ago and just sort of been tweaking it. So think of this as a inline sneak peek into quote unquote my future beta tested tool here. So currently it's locally ran on my computer, and really just wanted to work through something that I think is going to be insanely helpful to all of you. Now, as a viewer, I know you guys are always looking at these AI and automation solutions, and you're like, I want to build this, or I would love to have it somewhat customized to what it is that I do, or my business, or my process. And so I tried to think through how to do just that. So I put together a tool. Probably won't be named this, but I put together a tool here that is going to help you automate the process of like mapping out your system, identifying key problems, and helping to work through maybe what type of solutions you should be using to build your automation. So in here, right, we got our lovely placeholder. Again, guys, I built this all by myself just in the last couple days, so I'm trying to put this together. So let's just say we're going to get started. And we're going to go to the wrong page. We're going to go to sign up. Beautiful. So we'll go through here, right? We'll sign up. Yeah, we'll use that one. That's fine. We'll say, actually, no, we're going to do a different email. We're going to go kale@gmail.com. We're going to go password. Create an account. Great. So we're going to go through and create our first automation. Now we're going to come in, we're going to give them some information because we are going to say Kale's company, Kale Riggs, Kale at, guys, remember this is a super intro version. So yell at me and give me any input and ideas of what you think we should do to make this better. I just put this together, and really the goal here was just to provide you a simple and easy outline of what your solution is going to look like for your problem. So I want to understand a little bit more about your business. So that way we help you actually create a plan that's unique to what you are doing. So what's the reason what you're trying to fix? So leads are falling through the cracks, right? And so that's part of our sales pipeline predominantly. And so we're going to look at this. What do we want to do? Well, we want to reduce mistakes. Yeah, we're going to say reduce mistakes. I really would like to get some time back, and really all of this, let's be honest. We want to make sure this project is a success. Leads are falling. So it's both of these. I'm going to say cold outreach. Where's this process? We've got a decent outline. So it's manual though, right? So we want to transition from manual to an automated ecosystem. What systems are we using? We are using MailChimp, HubSpot. We've got OpenAI. We use Slack. What other systems will we use? Maybe we say Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, right? And that's sort of, we'll just say that that's what we got. How many people is there? We're in a smaller team. Well, we're not really sure how big of a scale we're doing with the system, right? We're not currently doing tons, but actually, let's just say we're currently sending, 50 to 200 outreaches a week or a month, but we're having issues actually following up and doing some of the rest of that cold outreach flow. So let's just go through here. No code. We don't want to do anything fancy. We're an actual business, so let's just say, I don't know, 150 bucks, 100 to 500 bucks a month. I am not technical at all. We're going to hit next. So with the basic process here, what we're doing is we've put in through a very simple input, and we're talking with our team's internal AI system, and we're using it to try to give you a customized output around what it is that you do, the problems that you have, and the solution you're trying to get for your business. And then I want to put together like a little bit of a wireframe of who you are, what you do, what you're trying to achieve, and the desired outcomes. Right now, it's not the most pretty output, but the goal here is to be able to give you a complete solution to really understanding all of your problems, right? And so let's say you come to us and you're like, I need to improve my sales outreach methods. And I want to give you a clear direction of what that should look like, types of tools you should use based on the tools you already own, and some basic wireframing. So that way you've got a mental map, right? Now, the reason I'm even doing all of this is because, well, let's just take a sec. Let's just see what we got. So we got this. Here's the initial blueprint, right? So we've got the initial recommendation for tools, you know, what we can use, how we're able to implement this step by step, and then some very basic workflow mapping. Now, again, this is the super ugly beta version. Again, I built this in like 3 days, but really the goal here is that I'm going to give you a beautiful visual flow, a better sneak peek into how it is going to actually work, or you could implement into specific platforms. I will probably have it cater to certain platforms that I think are just going to inherently be easier for you to use. There's a reason we put together certain videos rather than other ones, just because we want to make this as streamlined and easy as possible for you guys to start using, right? So, you know, once you're done, right, you could download the blueprint. Blueprint is not beautiful, but it is a blueprint, right? You got a little bit of a blueprint. You got some action here. Fantastic. It's better than nothing. Right. And then you'll be able to come over and you can go back to your dashboard, right? And so here's your one dashboard. Right now I've just got it so you can do one, and then, you know, maybe you'll be able to do more in the future. But disregarding all of that, I wanted to just show you guys, give you a little bit of a sneak peek of something I'm trying to build, because people are coming to us all the time and just not understanding what it is that they actually want to automate. So they're like, yeah, I want to automate our sales stuff. Well, what is it? Well, I want to automate cold outreach. Great. Do you do any cold outreach currently? No. So you don't have any insight or guidance on how you should have cold outreach, or how cold outreach should be for your business, your industry, how you want to communicate, and all these other things, right? Same thing with onboarding. Oh my gosh, the amount of times I get told that we want to onboard, we want to automate our onboarding, but we don't have a ready to go process. Even established businesses making millions of dollars a year, we don't have a super efficient method for onboarding new customers, right? And it works, right? Like what they have works, but it requires a ton of manual work, and none of it's actually written out. It's just like you've got an account manager that just knows what they should be doing. And so you have to try to use something like this, or the goal here is that we can distill the problem that you have and the thing that you want to automate and try to simplify it, so that way you have direction for how an automation could come into play for your business, and how it could then be used to save you time and energy or resources, or allow you and your team to redirect some of their focus once an automation has been put in play. So again, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. I would love, love, love your insights and opinions on all of this. I had an influx of calls thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I just want to try to build something real quick and see what people think. So let me know if you're interested. I don't know, put it down in the comments below, and maybe when I'm ready, I'll drop you guys maybe a link or something so you can get our future access, right? Again, it's not even live yet. So, but if you want, I can give you a place maybe to sign up so I can let you know when it is live and you can try it out. So, well, sweet guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I'll see you on the other side.